Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Post-60 Ottawa Aeros American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Aeros American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show at American Legion Baseball here this morning between Ottawa and Chanute. This is the finals of the winner's bracket of this tournament, and if Ottawa wins this game, then they would be done for the day. If Chanute wins, Ottawa would play later on this afternoon, working its way back through the loser's bracket. Of course, now the Aeros are assured of one of the spots out of this zone, being the state tournament host, but still have to play the double elimination tournament to determine who the other representative will be. And these two teams, very familiar with each other. We'll be back to talk about that after this timeout. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Aeros pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Aeros pregame show. Ottawa and Chanute, of course, very familiar opponents. Last year, the teams were pretty much split down the middle, but the Aeros got the best of Chanute out at the state tournament. They lost the finals of the winner's bracket, but then came back to win out of the loser's bracket 2 ball games to take home the state championship, their second in a row. Here this year, 2 teams have played 4 games. Ottawa's won 3 of them. The 2 here at Chanute very early in the season were very close ball games. Ottawa won 6-5 and 6-4. Then on a night when the wind was blowing out a gale to left field in Ottawa, here about a couple of weeks ago, the team split a doubleheader with Chanute taking the first ball game 16-9, and Ottawa the nightcap in 4 innings 13-3. That night featured 10 home runs at Harvey M. Drake Field. And, of course, we won't expect anything like that here today, but both these teams capable of putting runs on the board. And we should have a very interesting ball game here this morning. It'll be Jake Havlin pitching for Chanute. He has faced Ottawa twice this year, thrown 9 innings, allowed just 6 hits in those 9 innings. The first time out, he struck out 8 Ottawa batters. And Trenton Ferguson will face Chanute for the first time as he looks for victory number 6 on the year. He will be the Ottawa pitcher here this morning. Yesterday in the play-in game, Neosho County beat the SEK Drillers, and they moved on to face Ottawa, who beat them 14-1. It was Chanute downing Pittsburgh in 6 innings, 11-2, and then Pittsburgh later on beat the SEK Drillers, eliminating them from the tournament. And so Pittsburgh now awaits play through this loser's bracket. Actually, I believe they will play the next ball game here, and they will take on Neosho County for a right to face the loser of this ball game later on this afternoon. We'll come back and take a look at tonight's starting lineups after this timeout. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Constantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I've trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Sunny skies here in Chanute this morning. In this field, symmetrical, 330 down the line to the left and right, 355 to left center and right center, and 370 feet to dead center field. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this morning's ball game. First of all, for Chanute, who will be the visiting team, leading off and playing shortstop will be Gavin Dillow. Batting second, the first baseman, Aaron Haviland. Hitting third and doing the pitching, Jake Haviland. Third baseman, Cade Addis, will bat fourth. Hitting fifth and doing the catching, Hunter Frederick. Grant McMillan, the center fielder, bats sixth. Hitting seventh and playing right field today, Jaron Lewis. Second baseman, Mason Manbeck, will hit eighth. And batting ninth in left field, Jake Fiskus. For Chanute, Dillow, Aaron Haviland, Jake Haviland, Addis, Frederick, and McMillan, Lewis, Manbeck, and Fiskus. For Ottawa, leading off playing center field, Jared Peretti. Batting second, the catcher, Trevor Bain. Trenton Ferguson will be on the mound, and he'll bat third. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, Dalton Rankin. Donovan Sudi, the third baseman, will bat fifth. Hitting sixth, playing at second base, Owen Lamar. First baseman, Brock Huddleston, bats seventh. Batting eighth and playing in right field, Chance Crowley. And Keegan Finch, the left fielder, will bat ninth. For Ottawa, Peretti, Bain, Ferguson, Rankin, Sudi, Lamar, Huddleston, Crowley, and Finch. And that will do it for our Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show. Back with more here from Katy Park and Chanute. After this, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home and just really glad to have them involved. But I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Kramer Pharmacy, and Constantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. Now let's head back to the Diamond and rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball.
And welcome back to Paul Jr. Lindblad Field at Katy Park in Chanute. Managers meeting at home plate with the umpires. We'll have the Legion sportsmanship code here in just a moment. The national anthem before we get set for baseball action. Ottawa and Chanute. finals of the winners bracket of this tournament. Next ball game will be Pittsburgh and Neosho County. Loser of this ball game will play the winner of that ball game later on. Again, the state tournament starts a week from Wednesday in Ottawa. Arrows are the host team. Make your plans now to get on out and support the Legion program and also take in some very good baseball, AAA baseball from Orlis Cox Sports Complex and Harvey Drake Field, again starting on Wednesday, July 26th. Just a really pleasant morning for baseball. Temperature is going to be up in the 90s later on. That will not be comfortable, but so far here this morning, not bad at all. Temperature maybe in the low 80s. Bright sunny skies, a little high wispy clouds overhead, but nothing to be concerned about. Ground rules being explained to the team's coaches. Again, the lineups real quickly for Chanute. Gavin Dillow, the shortstop, leads off. Aaron Havlin at first base bats second. Jake Havlin pitches and bats third. Kate Addis, the third baseman, bats fourth. Catcher Hunter Frederick will bat fifth. Grant McMillan plays center field. He hits sixth. Jaron Lewis in right field bats seventh. Mason Banbeck, the second baseman, hits eighth. And Jake Fiskus, the left fielder, bats ninth. For Ottawa, Jared Perenni plays center field and leads off. Trevor Boehm bats second and does the catching. Trenton Ferguson, the pitcher, bats third. Hitting fourth and playing shortstop, Dalton Rankin. Donovan Sudi is at third base, batting fifth. Hitting sixth at second base, Owen Lamar. Brock Huddleston plays first base, and he hits seventh. Chance Crowley, the right fielder, bats eighth. And batting ninth, playing in left field, Keegan Finch. Sportsmanship code of American Legion Baseball being administered by the Legion official Steve Queen from Ottawa. And we will send it now back to the station for a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
We take your comfort seriously at Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. We'll make sure your AC is blowing cold for the hot days ahead. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are conveniently available to service your abstract and title needs. Stop in to see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team the best of luck in Chanute during the zone tournament.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages, and get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Back here at Paul Jr. Lindblad Field, Katy Park in Chanute. Legion baseball action just about set to get underway. Most likely we'll have our two representatives from this zone chosen here today. I understand that one AAA team has punched their ticket, so to speak. Great Bend, who hosted the tournament last year, will be in Ottawa starting a week from Wednesday. Arrow's getting some final words of instruction from Coach Brian Long before they take the field. And let's set them for you defensively here this morning. Across the outfield, Keegan Finch is in left. The center fielder is Jared Perenni, and in right today, Chance Crowley. At third base, Donovan Sudi. Shortstop is Dalton Rankin. Owen Lamar plays second, and at first base, Brock Huddleston. Doing the catching is Trevor Boehm. And on the mound, it's right-hander Trenton Ferguson making his 7th appearance on the season. He has a record of 5 wins, no losses, an earned run average of 1.40. He's thrown 25 innings, allowed 22 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. He's walked 12, and he has struck out 35. Trenton last pitched for the Arrows against Silver Lake on Tuesday night. He threw a 2-hitter in a 9-0 Ottawa win. Went 5 innings, walked 1, struck out 8. Be interesting to see how the Arrows set up their pitching come the state tournament. They are deep with their staff. You would probably consider Ferguson your ace. Chance Crowley, Jared Parenti, Keegan Finch, and also Johnny Nash, Brock Huddleston, Dalton Rankin. Could see all of those guys and maybe even more beyond that. So we're ready for action. Gavin Dillow, right-handed batter, stands in. Dillow against Ottawa this season, 2 for 4. Did not play in the doubleheader down here at Chanute early in the season. First pitch of the ball game is a fastball high. Missed the outside corner, 2-0 to Dillow. Down low, 3-0. And off the outside corner, a 4-pitch walk to open the ball game. Aaron Haviland, the batter. Haviland, right-handed batter, is 5 for 14 against Arrows pitching this year. Dillow safe lead at first. Pitch from Ferguson is in for a strike. Stretch. 0-1 to Haviland. Fly ball, center field, actually right field, and the second baseman Lamar is making the call on the catch, 1 away. So 1 out with a runner at first. The batter is Jake Haviland. Jake Haviland, right-handed batter, is 1 for 9 against Arrows pitching. That 1 home run, a grand slam homer up in Ottawa here a couple weeks ago. Stretch from Ferguson. And his pitch, just below the knees. Dillow at first. 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Stretch. And now the 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Knocked down by Boehm. Keep the runner at first base. Two and 1 to Jake Haviland. Now the next delivery. Fouled it back and out of play. Haviland back in. Here's Ferguson's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And that's strikeout number 1 for Ferguson. 2 outs in the inning. Kate Addis, the batter. Kate Addis 0 for 3 against Ottawa this season. Right-handed batter. Fastball right through there, strike called. Dill at first base. He walked to lead off the inning. They're now with 2 outs. Swing and a foul tip. It's 0-2. Ferguson has a sign. Runner heads for second. Ferguson steps off the rubber. They'll throw to second base, and out at second is Dillo to end the inning. Play goes 1-6. No runs for Chanute. No hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, it's Chanute nothing, and Ottawa coming to bat. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Jarrett Perenny, Trevor Bame, and Trenton Ferguson. Defensively for Chanute, in left field, Jake Fiskus, Grant McMillan plays center, and Jaron Lewis is in right. Third baseman is Kate Addis. At shortstop, Gavin Dillo. Mason Manbeck is at second base, and at first, Aaron Havlin. Behind the plate, Hunter Friedrich, and on the mound, right-hander Jake Havlin. Havlin, 2 outings against Ottawa this season. Actually, was not involved in the decision in either one. He went 6 innings down here, allowed 4 runs, 3 hits, then pitched the first 3 innings of a 16-9 Chanute win. Did not go required distance to be the winning pitcher, but he allowed just 1 hit and a couple of runs in that outing. So Ottawa has had their struggles against this right-hander. Allen leading his warm-up tosses. Coaching at third base for the Arrows this morning is Brian Long. And doing the job over at first base, I believe will be Spencer Hawkins. He's not come out of the dugout yet, but that's who we would expect, certainly. Jarrett Perenny will lead things off. Jarrett hitting .359 on the season, 2 home runs, 21 runs batted in, 4 for 8 with 6 RBI against Chanute. Perenny right-handed batter. Pitch from Havland. Fastball at the letter, strike called. Inside to him. Count a ball and a strike. Again inside. Next delivery. And the same place, 3-1 now to Perenny. Ball 4 inside. So just as Chanute did in the top of the inning, a leadoff walk for the Arrows. That's the 31st time this season that Perenny has drawn a base on balls. The batter is Trevor Bame. Trevor, 539, no homers, 22 RBIs. 2 for 4 against Chanute with a couple of RBIs. Perenni, of course, a threat to steal. He's got 31 on the season. Bame moves up as if to bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a strike. Frederick behind the plate, a very good arm. There's a chopper out in front of the plate, charged by Havlin, bobbles for a moment, and now he'll have no play. They'll throw behind Perenni at second. He's back safely. So Arrows have runners first and second with nobody out. They'll slug bunt out in front of the plate by Bame. I'm not sure they would have had him anyway. It would be an infield single. Here's Trenton Ferguson, 500 on the year, 6 homers, 42 RBIs. Foul ball off the bat of Ferguson, strike one. Against Chanute, he is 5 for 13 with 6 runs batted in. Catcher out to have a word now with Haviland. That ball hit by Bame was just as good as a bunt. Actually a little better because they couldn't throw him out. 0-1 to Ferguson. And the pitch. Chopper to second, might be 2. They'll go to second base out there, back to first, and a high throw, backed up by the pitcher. Good job by him. That ball would have probably gone into the Ottawa dugout. Force play. They retire Bame at second. Perenni's now at third. Runners at the corners for Dalton Rankin. Dalton hitting .337, 2 homers, 23 runs batted in. He is 1 for 8 with a couple of RBIs against Chanute, has a home run against them. Haviland's pitch, outside corner, strike one called. Long hesitation, now the 0-1 pitch. Popped it up, foul, and drifting out of play over the first base dugout. So Rankin down to the count, 0-2. We're in the bottom of the first, 0-0. Ottawa threatening. Runners at first and third, 1 away. Stretched by Haviland. 2-strike pitch up over the head of Rankin. Frederick through the signs. Now the 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch is high, 2-2. Perenni over at third, Ferguson at first, 2-2 to Rankin. Runner goes from first, the pitch is high, throw to second base is not in time. Manbeck had stepped in front of the bag, expecting Perenni maybe to take off for home. Throw short hopped him, which allows Ferguson to steal second. It's 3-2 now to Rankin. For Ferguson, stolen base number 19 on the year. Ball hit into right center field. McMillan on the run. He's still on the run. He won't catch up with it. It rolls all the way to the warning track. Around third is Ferguson heading for home. It's a 2-run double for Rankin. Well, Dalton Rankin, who has been Ottawa's hottest hitter of late, gets one to right center in the gap and drives home a couple, puts Ottawa on top 2-0. Here's Donovan Sudi. Sudi, 455 on the year, 5 home runs, 38 runs batted in. First time he has faced Chanute pitching, he missed both doubleheaders. Curve is outside. Down low, 2-0. Fouled out of play, right field side. Rankin out at second base. 2-run double for him. 1 out in the inning. 2-1 to Sudi. Line drive, base hit right field. Lewis up with it. Rankin around third will hold right there. Batter Owen Lamar. Owen is hit .466, no homers, 21 runs batted in, 2 for 5 against Chanute pitching this season. Havlin's pitch, swing and a miss. Actually, a foul tipped it. A 1 to Lamar, up too high. Havlin staring in for a sign. And his 1-1 pitch. High, throw down to third, runner back. Two and 1 to Lamar. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Runners lead away from the corners. Curve is fouled out of play. Still a 2-2 count. And the next pitch popped it up, foul, and this one will drift out of play also. Rankin leads away from third, Sudi from first. Inside and high, full count to Lamar. Stretch, 3-2 pitch. Runner goes, pitch is grounded to the hole, short and on past. Dillo into left field. Here's Sudi trying for third, and he will be safe. Heads up base running there by Donovan Sudi, who was off with that 3-2 pitch. Lamar with an RBI single. It's 3-0 Arrows. Now Brock Huddleston, the batter. Brock hitting .286, a homer, 15 runs batted in. 2 for 6 with 3 runs batted in against Chanute. Line drive to the second baseman. Lamar's going to be doubled up. Bad base running there by Lamar, and Ottawa out here in the first, but they scored 3 runs on 4 hits. There were no Chanute errors and 1 man left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, Ottawa 3 and Chanute nothing. We're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Chanute comes to bat here in the top of the second, middle third of the order. Kate Addis, Hunter Frederick, and Grant McMillan. Addis is at the plate when Dillo was thrown out, trying to steal second, took off too early, and actually play went from the pitcher to the shortstop covering. Right-handed batter stands in, and Ferguson's pitch to him is a fastball right through there. Swing and a miss, big cut, but no contact for Addis. It's 0-2. Just off the outside corner, 1-2. Boehm had come out of the crouch, as he has a tendency to do in those situations. Pitch was much lower than what he had wanted, almost hit the outside corner. Curveball, fouled out of play. Ferguson winds, and the 1-2 pitch. Way upstairs, 2-2. Now the 2-2 to Addis. Breaking ball is low and a full count. Ferguson walked the leadoff man in the first. Was able to work around it. He's 3-2 here with Addis, leading off the second. Fouled it off. Defensive swing. It was actually ball four, and Addis just got a piece of it. Strike three call. Caught him looking at the fastball on the inside corner. Strikeout number 2 for Ferguson. One out here in the Chanute second. Here is the catcher, Hunter Frederick. Frederick has hit Ottawa pitching well. He's 6 for 11 this season. Curve is lined foul down the right field line and out of play. The 1 pitch. Ground ball and pass through the end of left field for a hit. So Frederick has the first hit for Chanute, and a courtesy runner now over at first base for the catcher, and that will be Cortland Verge. Grant McMillan, the batter. He hits from the left side and is 2 for 7 against the Arrows this year. Pitch from Ferguson. Hit to right center field, and Crowley going back. That one's going to get past him. Roll all the way to the fence. Verge on his way to third base, and they'll stop him right there on the double by McMillan. That ball was smoked. So now a tying run comes to the plate. It's Jaron Lewis. Lewis, right-handed batter. He is 3 for 9 against Ottawa pitching this season. Trevor Boehm wants to have a word with Ferguson. I would say that no lead with these two teams is safe here this morning. Ottawa infield is back. Lewis takes a fastball on the outside corner. Stretched by Ferguson. And his 0-1 pitch. Slow curve, a little bit high. Count a ball and a strike. Verge at third, McMillan at second, 1 out. 1-1 to Lewis. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Had him way out in front of that one. It's 1-2. Right-hander to the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball low. Two and two to the Chanute right fielder. And Ferguson's pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. Ball getting away from the catcher, Boehm. Runner trying to score. Throw is high and in safely is Verge, and Chanute's on the board. Lewis winds up at first base, so now the tying run is on with 1 out. Here's Mason Manbeck, second baseman. Right-handed hitter, 1 for 4 against the Arrows. Well, Ferguson got what he wanted. He got it to strikeout, but he just buried the ball in the dirt. Allowed the run to score and allowed Lewis to reach first base. Squeeze is on. The play will be first base for Ferguson. Run scores, and Lewis down to second to make it a 3-2 ball game. So sacrifice bunt and an RBI for Mason Manbeck. With 2 outs, the batter will be Jake Fiskus. Fiskus hits left-handed. He is 1 for 10 against the Arrows this season. Pitch from Ferguson. Fastball outside. Fiskus slightly open stance at the plate. Swing and a foul tip, 1-1. Well, a 1-out single by Frederick, the double to right center by McMillan, a wild pitch and a squeeze bunt. And Chanute has a couple home here in the top of the second. Breaking ball is high, 2-1. Next pitch to Fiskus. Fouled it out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 away. Check of the runner. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Aim gives Ferguson the sign. And here's another 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit left field. Finch charging, and now it goes off his glove, and Jaron Lewis will come in to score. Not sure they would have gotten him anyway, but when Finch couldn't come up with the ball cleanly, that allowed Lewis to score standing up, and it's 3-3. Third hit of the inning. And back to the top of the order for Gavin Dillow, who drew a walk back in the first. Fastball high. Fiskus safe lead at first. Curve bends in there, 1-1. And that pitch is hit foul down the right field line, out of play. He's tied it here in the second. Still batting with the runner at first, 2 outs. And the 1-2 to Dillow. Swing and a foul ball off the glove of Boehm, who couldn't hang on. Now the stretch. Another 1-2 pitch. Just below the knees, 2-2. Curveball, fly ball, right center. Over to his left, Peretti to make the catch and retire the side. Chanute ties it, 3 runs on 3 hits. No Ottawa errors. 1 man left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the second inning. It's now Ottawa 3, Chanute 3, and we're back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Arrows come to bat in the bottom of the second. 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Crowley, Finch, and Peretti. Arrows got 3 in the first. It came right back to tie it up with 3 in their half of the second. Both teams hitting the ball hard. Chance Crowley will lead things off for Ottawa, hitting .282 with no homers and 12 runs batted in. 1 for 5 with an RBI against Chanute. Crowley picked up the win on the mound yesterday against Neosho County, his 6th on the season. Pitch to him is low and outside. Missed away, 2-0. Down too low. It's 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball is in there. Strike called. Crowley was taking all the way. Three-one from Havlin. Outside, ball 4. So the Arrows with another leadoff walk here in the second. The batter will be Keegan Finch. Finch, 345 on the year, 2 homers, 26 RBIs. He is 5 for 9 with 4 runs batted in against Chanute. Pitch a strike. Finch handles the bat pretty well. Don't be surprised maybe Ottawa hitting runs here. Stretch, a 1 pitch. Fouled it off. 2 strikes. Crowley, short lead at first, now inching away a little bit more. Finch fouls a curveball out of play. Still 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Ground ball slowly hit toward third. Addis will play to first base, and that's not in time. That ball hit so slowly that Addis had no play at second, then he kind of lollipopped a throw over to first, and Finch beat it. So runners first and second, nobody out, and here's Jared Peretti, who walked and scored his first time up. Stretch by Havlin. Peretti bunts down the first baseline, foul. Arrows trying to move base runners here. 0-1 to Peretti. At first, Havlin now in on the infield grass. Pitch is up too high. Ryan Long threw signs in the third base coach's box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside corner. 2-1. Crowley at second, Finch at first. 2-1 to Peretti. Bunting and bunts it foul. Now a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Breaking ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Runners move up. Frederick had no chance at that one. That ball was spinning away from him, and he couldn't get out there quickly enough to get in front of it. Counts full to Peretti. Chanute has its infield back here in the second. Stretch, payoff pitch. Ball 4 outside to load the bases. That'll bring Trevor Boehm to the plate. Boehm beat out a little tapper in front of the plate his first time. Time called, and we'll have a visit to the mound from the dugout. Crowley walked to start the inning. Finch beat out a roller to the third baseman, and then both runners moving up on the wild pitch before Parenti walked. 3-3 tie here in the bottom of the second. Ready for baseball again as Boehm stands in. She will play the middle infielders back. Long look at third. Time asked for and granted. Now the stretch. Pitch to Boehm. Strike at the knees. Havlin's next pitch. Missed the outside corner. Throw over to third. And back safely is Crowley. Swing and a miss. Boehm out in front of that pitch, and he's down in the count 1-2. Havlin could use a strikeout. Chopped out in front of the plate, down the first base line, foul. That ball looked very similar to the ball that Boehm tapped out in front of the plate the first time, but it rolled off right. So the count's still 1-2. Next pitch. Chopper slowly hit to the left of the third baseman. Addis's play will be first. They get the out there with a run scoring. So Crowley down the line to give Ottawa the lead back 4-3. Second and third, one away now for Trenton Ferguson. Trenton reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and scored in the first. Again with the infield back. Ferguson fouls it back to the screen. One pitch, and again a foul ball back. So Havlin ahead of Ferguson, 0-2. Next pitch. Line drive on one hop, knocked down by the shortstop. Now he'll have to hurry, and just in time to get Ferguson with a run scoring. Dillo had that ball kind of eat him up. He knocked it down, still had enough time to throw Ferguson out. Finch down the line to score to make it 5-3. Runner at third, 2 outs for Dalton Rankin, who drove home 2 with a double to right center his first time up. Havlin will work from the wind here. Didn't mean to do it. A little popper on the infield is going to drop. The second baseman will throw to first in time, and Manbeck retires Rankin and the Arrows. Ottawa gets a couple of runs on just one hit. No Chanute errors, one left on base. At the end of 2 innings of play, the score is Ottawa 5 and Chanute 3. We'll be back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Did you know Dr. Hale's office is a full-service dental care center? If you have stained, cracked, or missing teeth, Dr. Hale can treat these and other dental concerns and bring confidence back to your smile. For quality care in a relaxed environment, call Dr. Hale's office, 242-1800.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank, member FDIC. Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are conveniently available to service your abstract and title needs. Stop in to see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team the best of luck in Chanute during the zone tournament.
We move to the top of the third. For Chanute, it'll be Aaron Havlin, Jake Havlin, and Kate Addis. Aaron Havlin popped out to the second baseman his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Next ball game here will be Pittsburgh and Neosho County. That's an elimination ball game. Pitch to Havlin. Popped it up, a mile high. Shortstop Rankin drifting under it, and he's got it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Jake Havlin. Jake Havlin struck out swinging back in the first. Ferguson's pitch is hit in the air to center field. Coming hard is Perenni, and he'll get there to make the catch. Don't think Jared saw that ball off the bat particularly well, but it held up there enough for him to make the play. And there's 2 away, nobody on for Kate Addis. Addis called out on strikes in the second. Pitch from Ferguson. Fastball in for a strike. Oh, 1 delivery. Inside with a fastball. One to Addis is a curveball grounded toward right, base hit. And number 4 for Chanute. And on with 2 outs for Hunter Frederick, who singled to left to get the 3-run rally going for Chanute in the second. Stretch by Ferguson. And breaking ball is up too high. One 0 pitch. Down too low. Ferguson taking a little stroll out behind the mound. Runner leads away from first, the 2-0 pitch. In for a strike, Frederick was taking. Next one, lined on one hop, knocked down by Lamar. He'll underhand to Rankin for the force at second. That retires the side. In the third for Chanute, no runs, a hit, one left. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning, Ottawa 5, Chanute 3, and we'll return after this timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Donovan Studi leads off the third for Ottawa. He'll be followed by Owen Lamar and then Brock Huddleston. Don't forget, state tournament starts a week from this Wednesday at Harvey M. Drake Field in Ottawa. Arrows will be the host team. They will be looking for their third consecutive AAA state championship. We'll be there to cover the Arrows throughout the tournament. Donovan Studi with a line single to right his first time up. Jake Havland, 52 pitches through 2 innings of work. Pitch to Studi. Popped it up, foul, and out of play. First base side. Off-speed pitch is low, 1-1. Another foul ball down the right field line, out of play. Havlin has the sign and the 1-2 pitch buried in the dirt. They play Studi just a tad opposite field, which is interesting. Outside, full count. McMillan just a few steps toward right center. And a fly ball down the right field line that Lewis may have a play on in foul territory, and he'll make the catch, 1 away. Now Owen Lamar. Owen drove home a run with a single to left his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One strike pitch, up too high. 5-3 Ottawa. We're in the bottom half of the third. That ball hit down the right field line. Long run for Lewis. It'll be foul and out of play. Lamar steps back in. And now the 1-2 pitch to him. Popped it foul. And this one drifts out of play. That one taking a long time. Now time is called. Outside, 2-2. Two pitch, way high. So 3-2 pitch upcoming here to Lamar. And here it is. Ball 4 outside. So they'll bring Brock Huddleston to the plate. Brock lined into a double play back in the first. Haviland now has walked 4 in the ball game. Huddleston stands in. It's to him. Fastball for a strike. Outside corner, it's 0-2. Ball hit in the air, foul, and out of play down the right field line. Arrows have a runner at first, 1 out. They lead 5-3 in the bottom of the third. And a line drive, base hit center field for Huddleston. And now the ball gets past McMillan. It's going to roll toward the warning track. Lamar is rounding third. He's going to score. Huddleston into second base. That ball just rolled under the glove of McMillan out there. And the Arrows pick up a run. Now Chance Crowley, the batter. Chance walked and scored in the second. It pops it up down the right field line. Long run for Lewis. He'll get there near the line to make the catch. Huddleston tags, but will hold at second base. Now he's going to hit for third, and he's going to be out. Oh, they called him safe. They said he missed the tag. Ball was thrown offline, and then Huddleston decided to go ahead and take off for third base, and he made it around the tag of Addis. He's there with 2 outs for Keegan Finch. Keegan, infield single and a run scored in the second. And it conks him in the head. Finch all right. He's trotting down to first. That'll turn the lineup over and bring Jared Prenny to the plate. Jared has twice walked. have a run home here in the third, now leading 6-3. Brady takes outside. Stretch, 1-0 pitch. Popped it foul and out of play. Runners lead away from the corners. Low and outside, 2-1. Down in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Here comes Huddleston. He's going to try to score, and a throw is not in time. So the big guy lumbers home, and it's 7-3. Three and one, the count now to Parenti. Finch at second base. One pitch. Line drive, base hit center field. Finch rounding third. He's going to put on the brakes as McMillan up with it well. But there goes Parenti to second base on the throw that was too high to be cut off. That will get Trevor Boehm to the plate. Trevor 1 for 2, an infield single in the first. Stretch by Havlin. Pitch to Boehm. Inside. One 0 delivery. Strike. Boehm thought about it. Didn't pull the trigger. It's 1-1. Ball hit into right center field. That one's going to get down for extra bases. 2 runs will score. Boehm on his way to second, and they're going to send him. Here comes Dillo's throw, and Boehm is going to be out at third. So the Arrows are out here in the third, but they score 4 times on 3 hits. There was 1 big error, and nobody left on base. And we'll move to the fourth. The score is now Ottawa 9 and Chanute 3. Back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org. Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Now a 9-3 ball game as Chanute comes to bat in the fourth. Grant McMillan will lead it off, then Jaron Lewis and Mason Manbeck. Chanute has warm-up action down the left field line. That, I believe, is Drew Babcock. Grant McMillan and a double to right center field his first time up. Trenton Ferguson with 51 pitches through 3 innings. Had the rough second. Faces McMillan here to lead off the 4th. The line and the pitch to McMillan. Fly ball center field, and that's going to get over the head of Perini. No, he'll get back there to make the catch. Perini was playing shallow, but he got back there. The ball was hit well by McMillan, but he's out, 1 away. Now Jaron Lewis. Lewis reached after striking out on a wild pitch back in the 2nd, scored a run. Ottawa got 3 in the 1st. Chanute tied it with 3 in the 2nd, but Ottawa got 2 in the 2nd and 4 in the 3rd to lead 9-3. Curve is over for a strike. Ferguson shaking off signs. Now time is asked for. I'm not sure time was asked for at all. Like the umpire just called time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, popped it up into shallow center. Perini coming on, still coming on, makes a running catch. So 2 away here in the Chanute 4th. Mason Manbeck, the batter. Drove home a run with a suicide squeeze bunt in the 2nd. Pitch from Ferguson. Fastball low. Curve for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And the 1-1 to Manbeck. Swing and a miss. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouled it out of play. Ferguson ready, and again the 1-2. Curve is fouled down the right field line. Everybody giving chase on it. It's going to land over by the fence area. So, trio of Ottawa fielders, Crowley in right, Lamar at second, Huddleston at first, will retreat back to their positions. It's still 1-2 to Manbeck. And the pitch from Ferguson, outside. Base is empty, 2 outs, 9-3 Ottawa here in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss to the fastball. Actually, a foul tip held by Boehm. And strikeout number 4 for Ferguson. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down in the Chanute 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, Ottawa 9 and Chanute 3. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Aeros Baseball on KOFO.com.
Flex Steel, Roy Hill, Best Home Furnishings, Von Bassett. The list goes on and on. Messenger's Home Furnishing has them all. If you're in the market for the best value in furniture, come visit Messenger's in South Ottawa and get not only our guaranteed lowest price on an item, but get the outstanding service and help in making that important decision. From start to finish, Messenger's pays attention to the details that make for the best shopping experience you could ask for. With nearly 18,000 items now on our website, which represent everything we have access to, the possibilities are almost endless. Check us out at MessengersHomeFurnishings.com.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
New pitcher for Chanute here in the bottom of the fourth is right-hander Drew Babcock. Jake Havlin stays in the ball game. He's now at shortstop. Arrows will send the meat of the order 3, 4, and 5, Ferguson, Rankin, and Sudi. So Havlin went 3 innings, allowed 9 runs, 8 hits. Struggled with his control. He walked 4 and hit a man and did not strike anyone out. So Drew Babcock, a right-hander on. And the next game here will be Pittsburgh and Neosho County. Winner of that ball game will face the loser of this one. Trenton Ferguson will lead things off. Trenton's 0 for 2 in the ball game, but he does have an RBI. Pitch inside to him. That ball slapped foul past third base coach. Out a ball and a strike. Fly ball, shallow left field. Who wants it? The shortstop going out, but the left fielder Fiskus. It's his ball all the way, and he makes the catch. One out, nobody on for Dalton Rankin, who's 1 for 2. Rankin a 2-run double in the first. Pitch from Babcock. It is a fastball for a strike. Way inside. Did they get a piece of him? No. Ball and a strike. Babcock's next pitch. Missed the outside corner, 2-1. Chopper to short. Bad hop, but Havlin has it. Throws to first. And out is Rankin, 2 down. Here's Donovan Sudi, who has singled and fouled out to the right fielder. from Babcock, down too low. Arrows have scored in every inning, but they have 2 outs, nobody on here. Low and inside, 2-0. He swings at a pitch up around his eyes and fouls it back to the screen. Frederick out to have a word with Babcock. Brian Long down the line to have a word with Donnie Sudi. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ottawa leads at 9-3. The 2-1 pitch to Sudi is down in the dirt. Babcock ready, and the 3-1. Hit off his foot, foul. That one really had to hurt. Rolled almost out to the shortstop. So the count is full. Sudi back in. Foul ball, still 3-2. Another 3-2 pitch. And again, Sudi, swinging a pitch up around his eyes, was able to foul it back. Sudi has only walked 4 times in nearing 100 plate appearances here this season. He doesn't get cheated on his swings very often. He swung at 2 pitches that could have put him on first base. There's a little looper to the shortstop, Havlin, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Ottawa goes in order in the 4th. At the end of 4 innings, Ottawa 9, Chanute 3, and we're back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures. Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are conveniently available to service your abstract and title needs. Stop in to see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team the best of luck in Chanute during the zone tournament.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
9-1-2 hitters for Chanute here in the 5th. Jake Fiskus will lead things off. Trenton Ferguson, after a rough 2nd inning, has settled down. Ball got away from the infield over on the throw to second base, just now being run down in the outfield. So bit of a stoppage. Jake Fiskus drove home a run with a single to left his first time up. In. Here's the pitch to him. And that ball is hit into center field. Perenni drifting back and makes an over-the-shoulder catch. That ball was tagged. That ball just shy of the warning track at the 370 mark. But Perenni's able to run it down, one away. Now here's Drew Babcock batting for the first time. Babcock, right-handed batter, takes inside. Fastball for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Babcock. Base is empty, one away. Top of the fifth with Ottawa on top by 6. One-two pitch. Curve, just got a piece of it, picked it foul back of the plate. Another 1-2 pitch. Popped it up. Right side. First baseman Huddleston has it. 2 down. Now Aaron Havlin, who has popped out twice, once to the second baseman, once to the shortstop. Ferguson's pitch is an off-speed breaking ball for a strike. Another curve ball, this one high. Count even, a ball and a strike. Curve, strike 2 called. Fastball low, 2-2. Ferguson ready, and is 2-2 to Havlin. All the way back to the screen. Ferguson has walked 1, he struck out 4. 3-2 here to Aaron Havlin. Inside with a breaking ball, and Havlin draws a 2-out walk. That'll bring Jake Havlin to the plate. He has struck out, and he's flied to center. Jared Perenni's been busy out in center field. 5 putouts in this ball game. There's a grounder to third. Sudi boots it, and everybody will be safe. And that'll get Cade Addis to the plate. Addis a single to right his last time up is 1 for 2. Now this is the man you want to get right here, this error keeping the inning alive. Popped up, foul and out of play. Stretch. 0-1 to Addis. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. 9-3 Ottawa. Runners at first and second, 2 outs here in the 5th. Another pop foul out of play. Count now 1-2. Aaron Havlin is second, Jake Havlin at first. 1-2 to Addis. And a ground ball past the third baseman in left field for a hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw to the plate. And in safely is Aaron Havlin. Down to third, Jake Havlin. It's a 9-4 ball game. And the batter is Hunter Frederick. He's hit the ball hard twice, single to left in the second. Fielder's choice grounder to end the third. Well, that run unearned. In fact, any runs forthcoming unearned. Routine ground ball misplayed by the third baseman, and got to shut the door on those situations. Now you have the dangerous Frederick at the plate. Ferguson's pitch. Fastball, line to center field. That's a base hit. Jake Havlin will score to make it 9-5. Addis stopped at second. Grant McMillan, the batter, he's hit the ball hard twice. Cortland Verge running over at first base for the catcher Frederick. McMillan, a double to right center in the second. And a hard fly ball run down by Perenni in center in the fourth. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball, 0-1. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Count even, a ball and a strike. Two runs home here for Chanute in the fifth. 2 on with 2 out. And a 1-1 pitch. Over but low. Strike on the inside corner with a fastball, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That retires his side, but Chanute gets a couple of runs, both unearned, on 2 hits, 1 Ottawa error, and 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. It's now Ottawa 9, Chanute 5, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, reminding you to call and schedule your child's school physical now for only $25. 893-8272. 893-8272. Maxwell Chiropractic at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa, or visit MaxwellChiropracticFamilyWellness.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Bottom of the fifth, Owen Lamar, Brock Huddleston, and Chance Crowley here for the Arrows. Drew Babcock worked the spotless fourth inning in relief. Faces Owen Lamar, who is 2 for 2, singles to left in the first, to center in the third. Check that he walked in the third. Takes high here. Fastball for a strike, 1-1. That ball hit in the air to center, going back on it to McMillan. He's under it. He makes the catch. 1 out, and now Brock Huddleston. Brock has lined into a double play and hit a solid single to center. First time facing Babcock. Pitch is hit in the air on the infield. Shortstop Havlin making the call on the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now Chance Crowley. Crowley walked and scored in the second, flied out to right field in the third. Way outside, 1-0. Ottawa on top, 9-5. Swing and a miss by Crowley, 1-1. One pitch, fastball high. One pitch to Crowley. It's down too low. Crowley back in. Here's the 3-1 from Babcock, and it's high, ball 4. So a 2-out base runner will get Keegan Finch to the plate. Keegan, an infield single in the second, was hit by a pitch in the third. He scored a couple of runs. Babcock's pitch, way high. Crowley is safe lead at first. Finch fouls it back to the screen. Ball on the strike with a runner at first, 2 away. Another foul ball, 1-2. stretch. 1-2 pitch. In the air, shallow left. Who wants it? It'll be the shortstop, Havlin, to make the play, and Ottawa retired here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, 1 left. At the end of 5, still Ottawa 9 and Chanute 5. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more, just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
Lower third of the Chanute order up here in the 6th. Lewis, Manbeck, and Fiskus. Jaron Lewis 0 for 2. He has scored a run, reached on a wild pitch after striking out in the 2nd. And Ferguson, 84 pitches in 5 innings of work. Lewis swings at the first pitch, skies it to right. Crowley makes the catch, 1 down. Now Mason Manbeck, he has laid down a squeeze bunt, and he has struck out swinging. Pitch from Ferguson. Fastball just below the knees. Umpire strike zone there has been consistent. 1-0 pitch. Up too high with a fastball, 2-0. Ferguson has walked 2 men. The one in the 5th came back to haunt him. It came with 2 outs. That and an error led to 2 Chanute runs. Ball 3 high. Called strike at the letters. Strike 2 called with a fastball, 3-2. Ball 4 low. So 1-out walk, and the batter will be Jake Fiskus. Fiskus singled to left in the 2nd and drove Perenni back near the warning track in dead center field in the 4th. Check out the 5th. Stretch by Ferguson. Pitch to Fiskus. Popped him up. Behind the bag at third, Sudi over. Rankin will call and make the catch in foul territory. Good job by Rankin. That's actually his play in that situation. It's a tough play for the third baseman. Much easier for the shortstop running toward that line. 2 outs, and here is Drew Babcock, who popped out to first his only time up. Pitch misses low, ball 1. Strike called. 1-1 to Babcock. Breaking ball high. Babcock thought about it, laid off the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled it out of play. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2-2 the count to Babcock. Swing and a miss to the breaking ball, strike 3, and the inning's over. 6 strikeouts now for Ferguson. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left for Chanute. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Ottawa 9, Chanute 5. Return after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Top of the order for Ottawa here in the top or bottom half of the 6th. Perenni, Bame, and Ferguson. If anybody gets on, Rankin. Arrows have 8 hits in the ball game. Chanute with 6. Ottawa got 3 in their half of the first. Chanute tied it with 3 in the second. Ottawa got 2 in the second, 4 more in the third, but Chanute picked up a couple of runs in the 5th, and that's where we stand here, 9-5. Drew Babcock has retired 6 of the 7 men to face him. He walked Chance Crowley with 2 outs in the 5th. Pittsburgh plays Neosho County next here. That's an elimination game, and then the winner plays the loser of this one after that. Jared Perenni has been on base all 3 times. He has walked twice and singled to center. Babcock's pitch down too low. Inside corner, it's 1-1. Fiskus in left field playing quite a ways off the line. Of course, Perenni, pretty much a dead pull hitter. Inside to him, 2 balls, a strike. Although Jared's base hit in the 3rd inning was straight up the middle. Outside corner, 2-2. That one buried in the dirt. Runs the count full. Three-two to Perenni. Outside, he draws a leadoff walk. Trevor Bame, the batter. Trevor is 2 for 3, singled in the first, doubled in the third. See if Ottawa's bunting here. 4-run lead. 5 would look even better. Runner goes, a pitch low, a perfect pitch to run on, and Perenni will steal it standing up. And ball in the dirt, and Frederick just had no chance. The Jerry Peretti now with 32 stolen bases on the season. Bame's job now is to make sure he gets to third. Pitch down low, 2-0. Thought about bunting, pulled the bat back, and took a strike. Stretch by Babcock. 2-1 pitch. Chopper back to the mound. And a bad throw by Babcock over the first baseman's head. Peretti is going to score. Bame is going to head for third base. And he'll be in safely. And now he's going to try for home. And there'll be no throw. Well, I have no idea what happened down the right field line. We're not in a good position to see that. It was a long run to get there for Lewis, who wouldn't ordinarily have to make that kind of a play. The Bame comes all the way around on the air, and it's now 11-5. Here's Trenton Ferguson. Takes high. Trenton's 0 for 3. He is one of 2 Ottawa players without a hit in this ball game. Inside, 2-0. Missed low and outside, 3 balls, no strikes. And you have to think maybe the Babcock's feeling the effects of that throw that he made. He just airmailed it. That's about all you can say. It happens sometimes. Here's the 3-0 to Ferguson, and it's ball 4 high. Dalton Rankin will be the batter. Dalton is 1 for 3, a 2-run double in the first. Ferguson has a stolen base in the ball game. He's got the lead over at first. Rankin takes high. Stretch. 1-0 pitch. Fouled it back. Arrows with a couple home here in the 6th. Have a runner at first, nobody out. High with a fastball, 2-1. Foul ball, third base side. Fielded cleanly for 50 points by Brian Long. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3 high. Count runs full. Pop up, foul, and Frederick gave it a look, but it lands out of play. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch, and the pitch. Another foul ball. So Dalton Rankin hanging in there. Ferguson over at first base. (11-5) Ottawa, bottom of the sixth. And high ball 4. Donnie Sudi, the batter. 1 for 3, a single in the first. Now Rankin out at first base represents what could be a game-winning run by run rule here. Still nobody out in the inning. Pitch to Sudi. Line drive, base hit left field. Ferguson's going to score. Rankin will stop at second on the single by Sudi. That ball just got past Havlin. It was out there in a big hurry. Havlin lunging to his right, couldn't come up with it. Now 12-5, and the batter is Owen Lamar. Owen 1 for 2 with a walk. That's a base hit left field. Rankin had to hold up for a second to make sure the ball, and now the ball got away from Fiskus. Here comes Rankin. He's going to score, and the ball game is going to be over. So Ottawa scores 4 times here in the sixth, and they beat Chanute 13-5. And we'll be back with the Advantage Electric postgame show. After this, you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Stay tuned for the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball postgame show, brought to you by Advantage Electric at 229 North Main in Ottawa. Advantage Electric, lighting up your world. Electricity, where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Hot days are ahead. Is your air conditioner up to snuff? Now's the time to find out. Call today for an AC tune-up from Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Our experts will make sure that your air conditioner is ready to keep your family cool this summer. 242-9273.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
So the Arrows pick up the championship of Zone 4 by winning here against Chanute. Of course, Arrows being the home team, or the host team rather, for the state tournament, moving into the winners bracket finals, and then winning means that they are sure to finish worse than second, and so they don't have to play anymore. The rest of this tournament will be decided by the 3 remaining teams, Pittsburgh and Neosho County, who play next, and then Chanute, who will play the winner of that ball game. Well, the Arrows pick up their 31st win on the season. Trenton Ferguson, his 6th win on the mound. And we'll be back with more here from Katy Park in Chanute. After this, you're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show on KOFO.com.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting. Making custom lights, I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393. Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are conveniently available to service your abstract and title needs. Stop in to see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team the best of luck in Chanute during the zone tournament.
And back here on the Advantage Electric postgame show, the Arrows get their Zone 4 Tournament Championship trophy for winning here this morning against Chanute 13-5, picking up win number 31 on the season. Two players with a couple of hits, Trevor Boehm and Donovan Sudi. Boehm had 3 RBIs. Dalton Rankin had 2. Jared Parenti scored 3 runs and a good pitching performance from Trenton Ferguson. He allowed 5 runs, only 3 of them earned, just one really bad inning. That was the second. And he gets his 6th win on the season. Line score looks like this. For Ottawa, 13 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 4 left on base. And for Chanute, 5 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, 5 left. Again, Ferguson, the winning pitcher, 6-0. The losing pitcher for Chanute was the starter, Jake Havlin. So the Arrows' next action will be a week from Wednesday, first game of the state AAA tournament to be played in Ottawa, and we'll have all that action for you on KOFO. Again, the final here this morning, Ottawa 13, Chanute 5 in 6 innings. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Paul Jr. Lindblad Field to Katie Park in Chanute.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows Legion baseball broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.